All right, we're live. Sorry about the delayed stream this morning, but let's go ahead and jump right into it. I want to get my cluster started, and then let's take a look at our jobs. Okay, so this still failed. That's to be expected. Yeah, it's a Databricks quota issue. So let's try to fix that. So, and actually, I saw that message. I don't know if it got caught on the stream, but so essentially this quota estimate means that we don't have enough cloud resources provisioned on Azure to run this job. So what we can do if we dig in over here and we go to the logs. Wait, where does it show the full message? Sorry, 1 second. I think it's right here. That's about all you can see. So if we were to go over to our cluster, and let's say we wanted to create a new one. If we look at this, we can see the issue. And so if we look in our subscription limit, you can see this is just something that you can request more clusters for. I've yet to have a quota or a request rejected. Sometimes, depending on the region, you can run into issues there, but it's just really a matter of opening a support ticket. And so in our case, since this is a free trial, I think I have a fixed quota. But yeah, there's a specific link you can go to sort of bump that up. So in our case, though, we just want to edit this. And we'll have a smaller cluster run. Yeah, so we want 36. So let's have this just be 2. Okay. So that should be fixed now. And once our cluster spins up, we can confirm that the notebooks are still good. I want to point out there's this new feature called cluster policies. That's kind of cool. So it allows you to, as an administrator, set limits on cluster creation. So for instance, I could call this, internal. And then if I wanted to, I can create these definitions and permissions. So if I wanted to, I could say, all admins can use this, other people can't, right? And yeah, it just allows you to, for instance, if you wanted to permanently disable credential pass-through and force OAuth authentication, for instance, that would be the approach that you'd take. Okay. There's our cluster. So let's go over into our bronze. Stages, sorry. Let the cluster warm up a little bit. I guess while this is going, I can open up our Power BI. I guess waiting is the name of the game today. All right, and we'll do this, and I'm going to use an existing data connector. We provisioned this private token and connection string a couple episodes ago. Okay, wonderful. So bronze all runs through. And let's verify that silver does. I think there was one thing we needed to fix here, if I recall correctly from last time. So this is the one we already provisioned. And we want to make sure silver runs all the way through. There were some missing tables last time, but you can see our tables coming in from the Delta Lake here. Excuse me. Okay. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Oh, I see what's happening. Okay. So a couple weeks ago, so you were getting all these data updates. A couple weeks ago, we had written upserts for this instead. And that's probably what we want to implement more broadly. Yeah. Now that these are all created. So I'm going to clone this as the non-upsert version. Okay. And then I want to be in silver. So, you know, I think that there's some stuff to fix here. Let me go ahead and add it to, I guess we don't even have a to-do. Let me throw it up here. So fix upsert and also fix the user table. Okay, and we can do that if we have time. I really am just ready to start digging into this a little bit. You know, we can always have the data engineer, you know, go fix that later. Since I'm the data engineer and the reporting guy, that obviously means me. But today I'm wearing the reporting hat, so be it. Okay, let's load this. Okay, and we want to this could be kind of heavy. I'm gonna do direct query. This will be a good test of whether or not our credentials are set up right now. Okay. See how it is, Power BI. Okay, so we just need to do this in import mode. That's cool. If my Power BI wasn't frozen, I guess it would be cool. Oh well. Okay. Ugh. Switch all tables to import mode. Thank you for that. I'm glad that that is. And by the way, you can only go one direction here. So I want to. So you can go from direct query to import, but not back. Search mode, okay, import, direct query, all tables, refresh, okay. What does it think? Okay, apply or discard? Okay, I'm gonna discard. I really want to discard these. Maybe it's just not gonna like us. Okay, I'm just gonna clear this out. Oh well. Power BI can be fussy sometimes, so that's kind of the name of the game. Okay. We'll do recent sources. Okay, and we're going to do import mode this time. Wonderful. Okay. So we've got all of our data in here now. Looks great. Yeah, okay. There we go. And then for our relationships, this is going to be fun. So, oh, hey, it even figured it out. Wonderful. Okay. Yeah, so you can kind of see our little snowflake going on here. And then that's wrong. This is why we check. I want to delete you. Come on, buddy. Poor cat. He's afraid of his own shadow. Fact badges. Oh yeah, we don't need these test ones. Okay, let's fix that real quick. That's on me. What the heck? Okay. So this should be one to many. This should be between beer ID and beer ID. Oh, I guess we don't have a beer fax. That's fine. We'll do many to many. So the issue here is that within the facts table, we could have like a different check-in of a beer that has a different rating, and that would be a unique row in the fact. So if we wanted to, we could have an actual beer fact table. So let's add that to our to-do list. Okay, and then brewery. That's wrong. Yeah, so this is a good example of the beer fact table that we're going to create that sits between, and we should probably have those for everything. Yeah, and comments should be going off of fact comments. Um, let's see. Hopefully that's actually like, oh, come on. Oh, okay. These are coming in as records. Honestly, okay, let's look at why that is. So in the comments table, oh, and this is all busted. Okay. We don't have a schema yet for our table, so that's certainly part of it. That's probably what we want. Oh well, we'll do this for many to many. And we need to fix. Okay. Okay, so that cross direction is good, and then brewery. Yeah, so you can see there's going to be many to many here too, which is why we want the fact table. But this isn't a bad data model. And I think I want to make this go one way. We can always change that if needed. I think for many to many, that's going to work better. Okay. So let's start digging into this. So let's try I think this is, or no, is this it? There's a new Azure map visual, but I think it might not be released until next version. Oh well. If we need to do a different map, we will. But okay, so for location, we want under brewery. Actually, let's do. This is going to be under. Okay, so if we go back up here and we look at our DF. Come on, buddy. We can see that we have the beer, the brewery location, and then where is it? And then I think venue is a fact. So yeah, and let me actually check my app. Because that's a little interesting. So the difference is there's a place where you purchase the beer from, like in terms of where you're sitting and drinking it versus where it was made. That's interesting. So for a check-in, so that's interesting. Just want to make sure I remember this correctly. Okay. Says forget to remember. Okay, and this brewery is VKS. And then, so I'm looking at my check-in in the app, and the location should be called Untapped at Home. which makes it kind of tricky. But it should still be in there. Okay. Oh, that's all under. How did I miss that? It says venue is a string. Huh. That's clear. That clearly should be processed as a JSON. Okay. Well, no wonder we're missing a table. Okay. Let's fix that. Because if we look over here, I think it's in our fact table. Yeah, we're pulling in venue. And so if we wanted to, we could probably even parse that in Power BI. But our transformations aren't working right now, if you recall. Oh well. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Come on. No, I want... Sorry, not file, I want home. The Power BI UI has changed a little bit recently, and I'm still getting used to it. Okay, so let's check this out. So the location... Okay. So we could do city, state, do they have country? I guess not. Country name. And actually, let's just make this hierarchy. I'm going to change the order there. Okay, and then country. We'll set this to be average. Okay. And for the size, we can do a count of check-in ID. Maybe we need to do brewery is one of the ones that has a weird relationship. Yeah, so brewery is one of those weird many to many ones. Let's set it to multi maybe. There we go. So we see good old Kansas City Mo is pretty huge. Now, yeah, and North Kansas City is being treated as it should. Wonderful. This size should probably be logarithmic. Because it's not Kansas City's fault. Let's see. I think that's an option we can have. But let me add in the legend real quick. So we want this to be maybe the name. So we can see the brewery name. So you can see, like, on a trip to Seattle, I split my time between Cloudburst and Pike. Yeah, I kind of like that. Let's see, how would it look if we did the state hierarchy instead, though? Yeah, I think that makes more sense on a map. And then for our tooltips, we can have the brewery. I just think that's, oh, first name, first type. Gotcha. So, sorry, I got distracted. So if we have double cities showing up, oh, it's for the legend. Okay. That's fine. And then what we'll do, wanted to do the full hierarchy though. Interesting. Okay, so okay, that's fine. I'll probably have to clean it up a little bit. Let's actually look at making that size logarithmic before I forget. So for the legend, we can have it be on the top. Legend name is city. Yeah, I'm not dealing with that. Yeah, that's a little visually busy. Now this I think was where I want. So the size we can make be -15. Let's say negative. Yeah, that makes it a little clearer. I think I want a little bit bigger though. Okay, that works for me. And then over on map controls, map styles. We don't want a road. We want an aerial, maybe. Yeah, I like that a little bit better. Okay, and then I think we can maybe even do a quick measure for that brewery. To get those logarithmic counts going. You're killing me here. Oh, this might actually work. Okay, so let's do a max of check-in ID. Count distinct, and then this will be count distinct. And what we're going to try and do is put a max around this once it creates it for us. Allegedly. Okay, so I want to divide. So I don't know if I like that. Let's see if we can do, because we'd have to mess with filter contexts. Which is fine, but like this is not an advanced dyad, which if you want to do an advanced dyad, we do some great advanced dyads, dashboard in a day. But I'm mostly focused on figuring out what gold zone tables I need to create. That's like the main reason I'm doing this in Power BI, so we can see what data we want to collect together. Like you saw, we already kind of figured out like some new fact tables we might need, and that'll help us build out some of these aggregate views. So let me see if I can't do that should work. Okay, so let's see. Log check-in ID. Okay, so now we should be able to over here. Okay, I like that a little bit better. So what this effectively did is screwed up our legend. Oh, and that, okay. I don't like that because it's not keeping a decimal point. Are you serious? Oh, I can change. Okay, I think I know what's happening. This is getting truncated. Decimal number. There we go. Now we're making it think. So I wanted to show this because you can now see that like Bend, Oregon, I had more brews from than like some other places in Oregon. So that all is well and good there. I can't remember if there's a way to hide this from the tooltip, but we'll go ahead and add the real thing in there, the real check-in ID. Okay, so that's looking good, and then we can have some cards. Okay. I was gonna do the name. And then the type. Well, let's maybe do the slug. I forget what that is. Oh yeah, we don't need the slug. Okay, and one thing we might do, like I wish that we could maybe make it a little dimmer if it wasn't active. But I think this is good. And then if I click on like a particular city, I can see what was going on there. So I'm pretty into that. Yeah, no, this is good stuff so far. So I'll keep this. And I'm going to go ahead and save this here. So I'm going to go ahead and save this. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to add today, or if I should just wait for next time. So, because like this isn't really aggregating much, we could quickly write a view against this and basically include check-in ID and some stuff like that, but I don't think it really is adding a lot of value. Let's do. So comments isn't that interesting to me. There might be some views we could do with badges though, or beer actually. Actually, what am I doing? I want a donut. Okay, so if we do let's do style. Okay. So why is this account distinct? Yes. So this is helpful. In that we can see that I like to drink some IPA. And then what else do we want? I feel like active is going to crowd this. That's really something we want, is just a filter. Okay, almost all of these are active. And these are all things I have had. Oh, crap. If we do name, and then maybe, I actually kind of want this to be a chart. Okay, so the shared axis is going to be the style. And then the line values, we want to be ABV. And then the columns could be a count of how many beers. And then does it really put the ABV all the way over? What? Oh, it's summing. Okay, we want average. I thought I was going crazy. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm digging that. Okay, I think, yeah, so like, and then this works, so we can filter down to here. Okay. I think this is sufficient for today. We'll pick this up next Saturday at the right time, which is 11 a.m. And I'll get this uploaded to the GitHub. Thanks for tuning in and spending your Saturday learning some Databricks and Power BI.